Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance. In the last episode, we caught up on some of the things that we were behind on in the compendium for fusions. So we're pretty good there. I'm just going to do a quick check of what we might be able to do with Baphomet, and then we're going to continue on. Compendium fusion. Alright, can we do anything useful with Baphomet? Not right now. Okay, we'll just hold on to him for a minute, and if we do get full, we can drop him if we need to. We don't need Baphomet to be with us, for sure. Ooh, 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 cool view. Oh, Mama Nua.
So I see you've made it through.
It's you again. Just standing around waiting for us? Don't dare tell me you are concerned.
Call it a whim of mine. Besides, there is the worst case to consider. Never mind that. The Qadištu are plotting something here.
What do you mean, worst case?
The event that we die. If that happens, destroying the Qadištu falls to you. Consider that burden payment for the information I gave you earlier.
Oh, that better not be a loaded gun. If you two die, I'm going to be upset. You know what, Yakumo, I don't care if you die, but if Mama Nua dies, I'm going to be very upset. Mama Nua, I would marry you, girl. I would marry that snake woman.
Do you have an idea of what they're after? We know they're gathering Magatsuhi for something.
That's right. And once they have enough, their next move will most likely be at that large building.
The Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building?
Correct. Can you feel the massive power growing there?
Okay, something big's gonna go down, huh?
I liken that building to an ancient shrine. A fitting venue to summon a god.
Summon a god?
Sites that reach the skies have been associated with gods since ancient times, and this one doubles as a symbol of authority. It suits the beckoning of a god.
What are the Qadištu going to do once this ritual is complete?
Who can say? Perhaps they'll try to use its power to destroy the throne, much like us.
The throne?
Yakumo.
To destroy the throne.
What is your goal then? What kind of world are you trying to create?
I want a world where people can truly live freely. Humanity has been used and discarded by gods and demons alike. Only by eradicating both can an ideal world for humans come to be.
But if you do that, what about her?
I am the goddess that created humanity. My values lie not in my own life like a human's might. Whether I am there or not when Yakumo's world comes to be is of no concern to me.
Damn, you can't help but respect that.
Demons and humans cannot coexist.
So you don't think a world in which we can all join together is possible at all?
I've said enough.
Well,
If you
this is
don't
the
like
fifth
my
in the
solution,
series, so...
then feel free to find your own.
Incoming message from Bethel, Japan.
Apologies for the abrupt request, but we have an urgent situation in Tokyo. I'll need you to make your way back to the Japanese branch.
Okay, so we need to go back to Tokyo? Are they not gonna let us move forward right now? Big old drop off here, is that what's happening? They're letting me move forward. Alright, but it sounds like we're supposed to go back to Tokyo for the time being, so I guess we'll do that. Let's go and check in.
Sup?
Hey, you're back.
Oh.
Does I? Weren't you going to be fighting in that big Bethel operation against the demons? Yeah, I've been real busy lately, but Master Abdiel told me I'm doing a great job. Those demons have this huge fire giant stopping our advance, though. The angels are trying to come up with a way to get past it now. I remember that cutscene, it was really cool. But in the meantime, it seemed like there was trouble over here, so I came to help. What kind of trouble is it? If you don't know, then you should probably talk to the director about it. Atsuda's waiting outside. I don't think he should be left alone right now.
What's going on?
Did something happen to him?
Wait.
No point speculating. Let's head to the meeting room and find out what's going on. The Awagahara system is more than just the sword tank, but the other two can only produce command type and logistics type protofiends respectively. The only specific protofiend I know about is the combat type Aogami. I hear there's one logistics type in operation at the moment. But there apparently aren't any active units of the one that's considered the most powerful, the command type. Unlike the combat type and logistics type, the command type requires specific conditions for its creation. Not many people know what they are. If you were a Nahobino with a command type, the odds would swing drastically in our favor. But unfortunately, that's not the case. That sounds like a loaded gun right there. That said, you're still undoubtedly our most valuable asset. All of us researchers will do everything we can to help you. Good luck out there. I only understood, like, 10% of what you just said, but whatever that command type is, sounds like a loaded gun. Might see that before the end of the game. Didn't mean to skip that. The battle is taking place in Dot over in Chiyoda. Considering the dangers, they're only allowing combatants to cross there. Bethel's mostly got the upper hand, aside from one fire giant that's apparently giving them trouble. I thought that Archangel was all talk, but I guess she's earned that reputation.
Director Kojimizu, what happened?
Ah, it's you. I'm glad you're back. Miyazu Atsuta has been abducted from the hospital. Based on the security camera footage on site,
That girl
we've
cannot
identified
catch
the
a
one
break.
responsible as Khonsu from Bethel's Egyptian branch.
It's okay. I can sense that Miyazu is still safe. But why would the Egyptian branch take her?
If I had to venture a guess, it's because Khonsu wants to become a Nahobino.
Become a Nahobino? Like him?
Perhaps the time is right to inform you. Eons ago, the gods were gifted with both eternal life and the knowledge of good and evil. In those days, they were known as Nahobino. However, the Creator ordered the forfeiture of Nahobino's knowledge. Thenceforth, they regressed into demons. Well, you see, the Creator sealed the demon's knowledge within the Garden of Paradise, inside a forbidden tree. But then came a serpent, who tempted the garden's inhabitants to eat of the tree's fruit, and thus consume its knowledge. From then on, that knowledge was bound to the human soul, and is still passed down throughout the generations, or so the tale is told. In any case, the demons of then and now yearn to reclaim what was lost, and so seek human souls. Yet the union of man and demon remains prohibited, because those who bear knowledge, namely a Nahobino, pose a threat to God's established order.
Doesn't that mean that he would be considered a threat as well?
And Khonsu too.
Khonsu's intentions have yet to be made clear, but they will once you confront him directly. I've assessed that retrieving Miyazu Atsuta is of great importance to the Japanese branch. I would like all of you to join Yuzuru Atsuta in rescuing her.
Where is Yuzuru now?
He was understandably upset by this development, so he and Dazai returned to the dorm. I've already sent word that you'd be returning soon yourselves. I recommend meeting with them at the dorm to discuss these events.
Before that, there's something that's been bothering me ever since we started tracking down the Qadištu. Do you know someone named Shohei Yakumo?
Yes, he's carried out a number of attacks on Bethel-affiliated facilities. Why do you ask?
He does seem to be hostile toward Bethel, but he hasn't attacked us. Actually, he's helped us. I think there's more to his actions than just undermining Bethel itself.
I see. I'll look into it.
Thank you.
But for the time being, I would like you to focus on rescuing Miyazu Atsuta. Even within Bethel, the Egyptian branch remains enigmatic. The slightest opening could prove fatal. So, stay cognizant of the danger.
Okay, New quest, rescue Miyazu Atsuda.
Listen.
I'll do everything I can to get information on the situation regarding the salt statues. But right now, dealing with Bethel, Egypt is the more pressing matter. Please meet up with Yuzuru Atsuda at the dorm and talk it over with him. You got it. Okay, anybody new to talk to? Okay, you weren't here last time, but nope, no new dialogue. Okay, no new dialogue, so I think we're good.
Yo.
Nah.
You're back now, right? Atsuda's been pretty beat up over his sister getting taken.
Yasu's gone again. I couldn't protect her this time either.
Hey, cheer up. It all worked out last time, so I'm sure it will this time too. And you got us behind you, so let's just...
These are demons we're talking about. If you underestimate your enemy, you'll just get yourself killed.
Sorry. I didn't mean to sound all carefree or anything. I was just trying to make you feel better.
We'll do what we need to save Miyazu.
Come on, man. He thinks you still got a chance, right?
Do you? Do you really think there's still time? That we can save Miyazu?
See, I told you he did! He does, and I do too. So let's go get her, man!
Thank you. And Dazai, I really am sorry.
No worries. Honestly, kinda cool. Nice to see you're a normal guy. Honor student and all.
All right, enough with the honor student. We're friends now, aren't we? Call me Yuzuru.
Oh, totally. We're buddies. Yuzuru. So it's only right you call me Ichiro then.
Okay, we just got word back. We've got a good idea where Miyazu is.
If we're gonna go save her, then we'd better be quick.
You mean you want to come along with us? Thank you. Then let's move.
Young man, though I am an artificial construct, I am aware of the concept of siblings and familial relationships. Therefore, I can comprehend Yuzuru Atsuda's distress at his sister's abduction. He must be carrying pain in his heart, as any other person would. Though I cannot be certain, as I do not have a heart. Apologies for the unnecessary discussion. Let's be off to the Egyptian branch. We will save your friends from their suffering.
Okay. New ley line crossing point registered. Bethel, Egypt, approach. Yuzuru Atsuda has joined as a guest character. Ichiro Dazai has joined as a guest
Looks
character.
like this is the Egyptian branch's forward base. Miyazu should be here somewhere.
Okay, damn. Oh, did they just give us a small section of that map? Oh no, this was... That's right. Yeah, they did give us this small section of the map. Yeah, I remember this area. Okay, cool. Hello, Isis. Stop right there. I am Isis of Bethel, Egypt. And who are you?
Hey,
I'm Yuzuru Atsuda. You have my sister here and I'm taking her back. Ah, it is you, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. She is staying here of her own free will. What?
Hey!
Yuzuru, don't let her trick you. You can't trust anything a demon says. Ichiro.
thank you.
You're right, I was almost just misled by a demon again. Thanks. Hey, what are friends for if not stopping each other from making dumb mistakes, right?
Go!
Alright, out of our way, freaks. Justice is about to be served. How barbaric. Oh shit, okay. Right into a fight, huh? Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't want to fight them. I wish I remembered what you're weak to. Were you strong or weak against Zon? Okay, we have an Isis though, don't we? So, dark, that makes sense. Carnage Fang. Heavy physical, greater if critical, witness me, draws enemy hostility but raises user accuracy and evasion by 2 ranks for 3 turns. That's cool. Charge, Bufula. That's right, they're weak to Bufu. Mahamoan, Mirage Shot. Chance of inflicting Mirage. Zon. You have Cautious Cheer? Cool.
Intense.
Well, that doesn't affect attack, does it?
Your turn. Go!
Okay, she seems to be able to dodge a lot. Don't love that.
Don't.
didn't kill the one on the right. The poison probably will, though. Okay, let's use our Mugatoki. I can never say that correctly, and I never will. Gosh, she dodges a lot. We gotta do something about that. We're even buffed right now. Holy shit. Okay, if she dodges, we could find ourselves in trouble, but... Yep, okay. Fuck you, dude.
Sorry.
Okay, so at this point we need lots of Mudo skills. So you can still abuse weaknesses, you can abuse weaknesses while you have MP. I think you have some Mudo. Who else? You do. Let's bring in Lamu.
Let's go!
Lowers accuracy and evasion. Yeah, let's try that. Ooh, that was a pretty good hit. Feels bad, man. We definitely attacked her.
Please, stop! Khonsu and I have no intention of harming Miyazu.
I'm not falling for that. You won't get away with taking my sister.
Miyazu is further in. You can see for yourself if you don't believe me.
Okay, well at least we didn't kill her.
Miyazu Atsuta seems to be safe for the time being. We have avoided a worst-case scenario. But regardless of her physical well-being, it is still possible that Khonsu could be planning to use her to become a Nahobino. We should move forward and get a better understanding of the situation.
Something on the ground. Lady Talisman. Allies of the Lady race can now use the Mangatsui skill, Waters of Youth. Full HP and MP recovery to self. Cool. Only one person, not the entire group, but still in the right circumstances. Could be very good. So our goal is right around there. Yeah, this put us right next to our goal. I think normally we would have started further the opposite further that way, right? And then we would have made our way over to this. Okay. Hold on, let's see something real quick. Quests. Okay, since it's not a side mission, it doesn't have a recommended level. It's part of our main quest. So these guys actually fill one of your demon compendium, or one of your demon slots, which is odd. I don't think that's the way it should work, but it is what it is. Man, they're only level 44, huh? So that's like, we're definitely leveled above what this is, which is interesting. Let's try bringing them in, just to see what happens.
Young man.
We don't know what might be waiting for us up ahead. I suggest we make certain we are prepared for anything. I mean, I already saved, right?
I am Khonsu of Bethel, Egypt. What business do you have with me?
We're here for Miyazu.
You heard him. Miyazu is coming with us.
And after that, what exactly could you do for her? I have watched you and Miyazu for a very long time. Believe me, I understand that you want to keep her safe.
He is the one who ended up saving her
However,
from,
now that demons have invaded Tokyo, you simply
the
don't
Qadištu.
have what it takes. I will be the one protecting Miyazu from now on. Time to do the right thing as her brother. Time to stop putting her in danger.
The hell do you think you are? Stole her from the hospital? What kind of protector does that make you, huh, jackass? Let's go, Yuzuru! We got this guy! We'll get Miyazu by force if we have to!
Daz, I know too much about you to respect you.
So it has come to this.
I know what's coming, bro. I wonder if we'll get the same cringe scene we got in the original game or not with Dazai. Time will tell. Maybe the developers are so embarrassed by it they refuse to put it back in the game. We'll see.
Here.
Alright, Khonsu. Alright. So don't use light. Don't use fire. Bufu is our friend. Okay, we can lower accuracy and evasion.
Go! Go, boy!
Oh, that's my weakness. Alright. We're probably not going to win this then.
Watch this.
Your turn! Go!
Okay, do we have anybody with full block on fire? Oh, okay, actually does have it. Okay. Maybe I should keep you in then. You can't abuse a weakness though right now. Keep Cautious Cheer on. Oh, I guess you doing Golden Apple would have been... Doesn't matter. Still gives us the attack up. You have a weakness to fire, so we're not going to bring you in. We could do Yoshi. What's your weaknesses? Nothing that he has, so Yoshi's a good option. Nope, weakness to fire. Weakness to fire.
Let's go!
Alright, you have a full block of Hama, which means that could stop him. But he seems to be going single target for the most part, so I don't know if it's any good. Let's get full of Hygeia on so it's ready for a decent heal if we need it. Oh yeah, that overheals, doesn't it? Does that overheal? I think it does. Good.
You ready?
To make this one count, we got lots of attack buff right now. Okay, Isis can resist fire. Do you have anything that you can... Alright, I mean, you can help us heal.
Your turn! Go!
Okay. Okay, it was close. Unfortunately, we lost all of our buffs. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't. Huge. Alright, even with the weakness, we managed to pull this one through. Alright, we beat Khonsu. Yeah, give me that Soma.
Everyone, please stop fighting!
Miyazu! I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Yuzuru. But please believe me. Khonsu was just trying to protect me from the demons.
But...
I know. You're the one who's been protecting me this whole time. And you've sacrificed everything in your life just for me.
Sacrificed? That's not true at all. We're family. The only family we've got.
I know. But I also know that I'm a burden on you. And I don't want to be anymore. Khonsu will keep me safe. That way, you can start living for yourself. And if I see that you can do that, then I think I can have hope for my future too. But if you're still worried about me, please help other people who are suffering like I am. I'm sorry you had to get involved in this too. But thank you for trying to help me.
I apologize as well. I should have done more to keep this peaceful. But I'm sure you understand the threat that the Qadištu pose. Will you allow us to shelter Miyazu here?
Please take good care of my sister.
Okay. Completed quest, rescue Miyazu Atsuda.
There is something else I should tell you, Nahobino. You are aware that Abdiel is currently commanding Bethel's forces against the Demon King, correct? Well, it appears another Archangel may be making a move. His name is Mastema.
Ooh.
Archangel Mastema.
You might consider him a shadow operative of Bethel, taking the dirtier jobs in the name of God. Even commanding demons.
I mean, Mastema was in 4 for sure, but I don't remember him being in the original 5. I think Mastema being in this game is new.
I am
I could be
certain
wrong,
he is
but
working behind the scenes to hunt down the Qadištu.
you obtained the angel feather.
If you use that, you should be able to meet with Mastema. It may be worth your while to speak with him, seeing as how you share a common goal.
Thanks, everyone, for helping me with Miyazu. I guess she's stronger than I ever gave her credit for. She doesn't need me anymore.
Yuzuru, that's...
Sorry, Yuzuru. I couldn't help much. And he ended up doing most of the work.
You don't have to be sorry. If there's anyone who wasn't able to help Miyazu, it was me. I have to think about the last thing she said to me.
Yuzuru.
Hey, do you have a moment? Back there, Khonsu said he'd protect her, and we basically just took him at his word. It's a risk. Do you think we can really afford to believe a demon's promises? Or not? You know what demons can be like. Would we be fools to trust them?
I mean, some of them can be trustworthy and some of them aren't. Like, that's just the way it is. In this case, I'm gonna trust them.
Huh. They're actually a lot like humans, aren't they?
Some good, some bad.
Some are easy to trust, and some are a different matter altogether. Sorry, I guess that all came out of nowhere.
Hey, look, are you gonna go see the Archangel after this? 'Cause if you are, would you mind taking me with you?
Me too. I want to know what Bethel HQ's thinking.
I'd like to join as well. Is that all right?
Okay, so it seems like Yuzuru's the only one not coming with us, huh?
Okay, then once we're all ready, let's go.
Young man, I would like to ask for your opinion on recent events. Yuzuru Atsuta had been fighting to protect Tokyo from demons for the purpose of keeping Miyazu, his only family, safe. But his actions created an unintended byproduct, namely an emotional burden on his sister. This led her to leave him and go with human feelings are complex, and it is difficult to ascertain correct courses of action. I am curious as to your thoughts on the matter of Yuzuru and his sister.
I understand Miyazu's point.
I see. So your attention centers more on the emotional strain Yuzuru's actions placed on Miyazu. Everything Yuzuru had done up until now had been for his sister, and it is natural to take care of your family. Yet that ended up providing a burden for Miyazu. It is unfortunate that he hurt her when he intended to protect her. It seems things don't always work out when humans follow their feelings.
And unfortunately, like, if Khonsu had given the opportunity for her to talk to her brother, then none of it would have happened that way. So, like, there is some blame on both sides, but it is what it is.
The human
he kind of
heart
just
is
did steal
difficult
her in
to
the
understand.
night.
Even if both sides want what's
But
best for
Yuzuru
each
was very
other,
aggro,
a desirable solution cannot always be reached. But
it's somewhat
despite
understandable.
that, I believe having such unconditional love and compassion for another is a remarkable quality.
Yuzuru Atsuda has left the party. All right. Okay, so Aogami wants to have a conversation. Let's check the city real quick. We may have hit a trigger that added new things. So we'll just do a quick cursory check for that. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, just looking at markers on maps. Okay.
Well...
What's up, guys? I'm out here in the real Tokyo. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Just taking a little video of Dot making that content. Wonder when I should schedule the upload. Man, YouTubers are the worst. Unbelievable. Like, this is why this guy sucks. YouTubers, man. Nobody likes them. They're all awful people, right? Right? Tell me in the comments how much you guys respect or don't respect YouTubers. Sound off in the comments. When you return to the human world, you attend school. It must be difficult to balance your studies with your battles here. It's truly a feat of gods. I am a master of 64 arts. It is a small pride of mine. There are countless forms of art in the world. I cannot be satisfied with the mere 64. I must master more. Alright, mad respect.
Yes.
After so much time alongside you, I think I have a better grasp of the workings of the human heart. Even taking action in another's name isn't guaranteed to make that person happy. I understand that pain now. I would rather you remain shielded from the pain that Yuzuru and Miyazu Atsuda felt.
What do you think?
That's why I want to talk with you and make sure I'm fully aware of how you feel. Your powers as an Ahobino have risen. Dude, bromance blossoming over here. He's all like tapping into my feelers and all that. What a good friend. Okay, vitality. Let's do that. 2 vitality, 1 in agility. I feel a comforting sense of transience in this place. It seems to wash away the fatigues of my battle-worn mind.
What?
What's past is past, but we can still change the future. The old me probably would have been stuck on regrets, but now I've got something I need to see through. I need to face forward. Alright, anything else I need to do? Okay, some 48, some 47s, a 43. All right.
Hey,
Say, why are you here, Dazai? You have some business with the Archangel?
Huh?
Well, it's just all this stuff with Yuzuru and his sister. I don't get it anymore. It wasn't wrong for Yuzuru to want to save his sister, right? So why can't they agree? Was there some right answer I'm not seeing here? Dazai,
Yo.
I just can't stop thinking about it. Angels always do what's right. That's like their whole point, right? And an Archangel, they gotta know how to be strong and serve justice. So I'm hoping I can talk it out with this Archangel Mastema.
Huh.
Well, I won't stop you. I'm just not sure you'll come out of it still believing in the angels.
Hey, come on.
What do you mean? The Master Archangel's not gonna do anything bad. Back me up, Isunokami.
It's true.
Right. Yeah. Even she's starting to question a little bit.
Yes.
If you say so. Anyway, our objective is up ahead. That is a sweet-ass view right there.
I think this is the place Khonsu was talking about.
Well then, let's see if we can summon Mastema.
Is it gonna be the same design as in 4? Yep. Sure is. Archangel Mastema.
Oh? And who is this? Are you messengers for Bethel, Egypt?
No, we're with the Japanese branch. Khonsu lent us the means to summon you.
Indeed. Then let us speak as allies. I am Mastema, an angel in service to the Kingdom of Light. Now, what business do you have with me?
Ask about the Qadištu.
Ah, so you would know more of that demon menace. They are beings of darkness, and a grave threat to this world's peace. Our Lord weeps every moment they yet wander free.
Because they're attacking people and gathering Magatsuhi?
Precisely. Even across the seas in my land of origin, they have schemed in shadows, spreading chaos in their blighted wake. It was in pursuit of them that I arrived in Japan. Yet even now they elude their judgment. However, I suspect they visit this land often. Thus have I been maintaining a careful watch here. They would use it as the staging ground for their vile plan, to summon forth a malevolent being who will rebel against our Lord.
So, that isn't necessarily a bad thing in my book, considering what we know about his Lord, who forcibly took power and took knowledge away from the Nahobino, turning them all into demons. So, he basically amassed power into himself while depriving everybody else of power to make sure that he had power. And I guess the only reason why anybody would support him is whether or not they thought that he did a good job in leadership. He's clearly failed in this world, because he's fucking dead. Lucifer murked his ass, so, take that how you will, but it's something to think about,
They're trying to fight God?
Indeed. I had hoped that I could apprehend them as they made their move, and so thwart their dark designs. However, given recent developments, I judged that I could no longer afford to lie in wait. Ultimately, I could allow them no further progress toward their aims. Thus, I resolved to cut off their supply of Magatsuhi. You see, those demons choose their targets carefully. Their human targets are handpicked to win them vast amounts of Magatsuhi. In other words, without humans they have no source of it, and thus no hope of fruition. What do you think? A perfect countermeasure, no?
What do you mean, without humans?
Is it not obvious? If humans cannot express their negative emotions, then they will not produce Magatsuhi.
What are you getting at?
It should be simple enough to demonstrate.
Okay, so does he want to eradicate humans or take away their ability to have emotions?
Does I?
So he's the one turning them to
guys,
salt.
help!
Okay. Well, there we go. So that they can't feed Magatsuhi to the Qadištu. Shit, dude. When all sides are bad,
And thus, another source
create
of
your own side.
Magatsuhi is beyond their grasp. Be at peace. I will return him soon enough.
Okay, that proves
But
that
I
they can
trust
be
you now
returned.
understand the situation. Some humans have even allied themselves with those demons in their quest for Magatsuhi.
Okay, so the implication is that once the Qadištu are dealt with, he would be willing to turn everybody back from salt. Did he do that to the fairy village just because they were around as well? Because he didn't have to do it to the fairies. The fairies wouldn't have been able to provide Magatsuhi from what I understand.
If those agents of chaos succeed in calling their malevolent avatar, the entire human world will suffer. Surely a few sacrifices are nothing in comparison.
Malevolent avatar.
I understand that, but still.
Hold on. In that case, what if we beat the Qadištu ourselves?
Oh? A fascinating idea if possible. That would certainly be a joyous outcome for all concerned. I admit I took no pleasure in turning the people to salt. I even hesitated at the last. If you were instead to strike down those vile demons, I could hardly object to such bold measures. You, Tao, and Yoko, was it? I pray for your success in bringing those agents of evil to justice.
If we're given the opportunity once we get to the tower to side with either Mastema in this instance and kill the Qadištu, or side with the Qadištu, I wonder if siding with the Qadištu would mean that Mastema won't return anybody from pillars.
What is it?
Those demons have appeared near Shinjuku. Our angels are currently engaging them.
Well, is that so? We could not ask for better timing. Might I have you join them on the field? Dazai, was it? Be not afraid, my child. Let us return you to your natural and destined state. I can hear it cry. The voice of your soul reaches out to the heavens to beg for salvation. I shall free you from the pain and worry that plagues your heart. Be not afraid, for what awaits is grander. Should you so desire it, I shall grant unto you the power of the just, the power to repel evil in the light-blessed name of our Lord. You shall smite the demons that array before you. The malevolent and the unjust shall fall by your righteous hand. Power like unto the Nahobino.
Me? I could be like him?
Indeed. Young Ichiro, heart and soul as pure as light. You could hold the power of absolute justice. It could be yours. Is this not as you have always desired? Close your eyes. And prepare to receive our blessing, Ichiro.
I don't really understand why we walked away.
What's going on?
That was kind of awkward when we walked away. I'm not sure exactly why we did it, or what the, head shake was. When Tao and Yoko looked at each other. Somebody explained to me what that was. It was just awkward. I'm not really sure what it was trying to tell us as a viewer. It was unclear to me. So if anybody wants to elaborate on that scene for me, let me know. Because by all accounts, Mastema said, I'm going to return you, and then we awkwardly were like, we're going to walk away. And I'm not sure why. If there's some context I'm missing that maybe was in, I don't know, the Japanese version, I don't know. Somebody help me out there. That was a little bit awkward. I can't believe it. It was the angels turning people to salt. Do you get it now, Tao? That's just how the angels do things. The Creator and the angels make the rules in this world, so they think they get to decide the fate of all humanity. Well, the fate of everyone. I mean, you saw they did the same thing to the village of fairies.
Hey.
You still think what they're doing is right? Do you think humanity can be happy in this world? Yes. Even so, I still want to believe this world has a future. Tao.
That's true.
What the angels are doing is wrong, I agree with that. But everyone makes mistakes. Even if we don't agree now, with time we can be better. And then someday angels and humans, maybe even demons, can all come to an understanding. Oh, you sweet summer child. That's ridiculous. You seriously think that's possible? I do. It'd be nearly impossible alone, but I've got Analog, and I've got you, and so many other friends. If we put all of our powers together, there's nothing we can't do. I truly believe that.
Sounds good.
I don't know. Shin Megami Tensei V and the power of friendship don't really mesh well together, do they? they're kind of at odds. You really are something, Tao. You never waver, even if reality's against you. We'd better move. We have to find the Qadištu, and yeah, she really is fighting against reality, isn't she? Alright, investigate the salt incidents is completed. Another set of Maka. We'll get some experience, get some level ups, and Dazai's not even here. He didn't last very long, did he? Alright. Well, this is where we're going to end this episode, so thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Hato Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanova, Philip Gallatin, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Danny, Yell, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, Nathan McComb, Sefka, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.